Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Speak Up Now podcast. I'm your host, Darius, aka Mr. GQ. Back with another conversation, back with another hot topic, and believe me, this episode is a hot topic. It's a hot topic for one. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to finally be able to talk about this because it's been on my mind for a long time since it's recently happened, and I kind of predicted this topic is going to happen. So I'm not going to waste no time. Let's get right into it. If you're a new viewer, thank you for tuning in. If you're a returning viewer, you know what it is. Much love to you. And if you're a returning viewer, stay with me. If you're ready for today's episode, let's ride. Whoa. What are you doing? You forgetting to hit the subscribe button? Stop it. What are you doing? You watching the Speak Up Now podcast, and you watching your host, Darius, aka Mr. GQ, give you some unbelievable content. What are you doing? I need you to subscribe right now. Check out my social media platforms that you see on the screen, Facebook and Instagram, and this platform, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you continue to tune in and watch the full episode. Come on now. This is the Speak Up Now podcast, where we're inspiring others to speak up and do better. Come on now, subscribe. Come on, subscribe. All right, let's get you back to the full episode. Boom. So, we all know what's in the news lately. And believe me, this episode might be long. I apologize early and now. So if you're looking for a good episode to sit back and pick your feet up and watch, this is it. So hopefully it won't be too long, but I'm warning you now, it's gonna be a good lengthy Trump episode. And he pretty much gives us the content nowadays. For anybody that has a podcast, anybody that does content creation, he pretty much gives us the content. I kind of predicted this. So for today's topic, it's going to be Diddy, Elon versus Trump, and one more special topic. So you got 3 topics in one. So make sure you pay attention and make sure you tune in to hear my opinion, hopefully get your own opinion. So we all know what's in the news lately. Who's been in the news. I'm gonna address each topic first at a different spectrum. We all know what's been in the news lately, and he's been in the news for a very, very long time. And we all know that recently, these past couple of weeks, Trump has been pardoning a lot of people that are known and people who aren't known. And one of the questions that I had before I saw this in the news, before it got pretty popular, is that I realized that, okay, if he's doing all these people partying, what's stopping him from partying Diddy? And I'm gonna give you my opinion if I think he is or not, and other opinions about it. To answer your question, do I think the man himself, Trump, will pardon Puffy, P. Diddy? I'm up in the air because I feel like Trump is known for doing the most craziest thing just because he knows he can and because he wants to. And to answer your question, I'm not entirely sure because I'm a 50-50 on it, because he doesn't want to associate himself with supporting sex trafficking, racketeering, things that are against women or men whatsoever, knowing that most of his supporters are women. So it's hard for me to understand that he might pardon someone who will always have those things against him, things against that he's done for all those years. It would be hard for me to see him, Trump, associate himself and associate his, I guess you could say, reputation with something like that. Opposed to, my other opinion about 50 on it is that he would do it just because he knows he's gonna have the followers behind him regardless. Whatever he does, people gonna think is good and gold. So if he does it, he might lose some supporters whatsoever, but he knows he's not gonna lose most of it. He feel like he can do what he wants to because he knows he doesn't have to run again. He's older, he has the following if he wants to. He knows he can do it if he really, really wants to. And the other side of it is he's really thinking very hardly about it, because one, is time. Like the trial's still going on, it's gonna take a long time. And another thing is he has 3 years to make a decision, to make a decision on it if he wants to or not. If I say this too, if Trump pardons Diddy, it won't be early in his presidency. I promise you that. If he does pardon Diddy, which I think he won't, which shockingly why. I don't believe he won't. But shockingly why I believe that Trump won't pardon Diddy is because, or if he does, it'd be very, very, very into his presidency, at the very late of his presidency, towards the end of his presidency. But if he doesn't, it's the only reason and mainly reason why he doesn't is because he doesn't want to associate himself and his reputation with that type of crime. Excuse my quotations, but with that type of crime and that type of serious charges with sex trafficking and domestic violence and abuse, etc., racketeering. Trump was going to be associating himself and his brand with that type of stuff, and knowing that it could cost not just him, but his family business, his kids, his, reputation. So that's the only main reason that I feel like Trump will not pardon Diddy, because of his family and his reputation, which he loves more than anything, and his worth, his money. Three things he loves more than he loves more than doing what he loves to do. He loves his family, he loves his reputation, and he loves his money. The three things he will not sacrifice anything for. So, when that Diddy situation, where I always wanted to touch on that. I had to find the time to do it, but trust me, I had this idea, or I had this statement in my head that, man, is really Trump gonna really pardon Diddy? Cause I'm like, he's doing everything else, every other celebrity you could think of. Why not? Like, what that man has done in the second presidency, this man has no care in the world. He knows he has the following. He knows he has the backing behind him. He even has Senate and Congress behind him. So what can this man cannot do? So he has the Supreme Court behind him. What can this man not do? He, not to mention, he has a whole nation behind him that is on that side. What can he not do? So one thing about Trump, he loves being in the spotlight. He loves being in the spotlight more than anything. So why not do things to increase his spotlight even more? And Diddy's one of them. This is one of the biggest trials maybe since OJ. And you mean to tell me that he does not want to be a part of that in the spotlight with him pardoning him or not pardoning him? Why would he give an opportunity? He loves it. So I wanted to touch on this situation as soon as I possibly could, and this idea has been in my mind for a good week or two before it even got popular as it is now, with news outlets, podcast people, many people who have our podcasts. I'm not knocking them that they was able to get content out before I was, but I was like, damn, they really one beat me to it, but two was like, man, they have their opinions on it too. And to be frank with y'all, I'm not listening to their opinions if they think that Trump will pardon Diddy, or if they should or not. But what I can tell y'all is my opinion. And I can't answer that question for sure. I gave you my reasons why I'm 50-50 behind it, maybe 60-40, leaning towards he won't pardon Diddy. And that's shockingly me, coming from someone who's not a Trump supporter, coming from someone who's not a Republican. So it's like, it's crazy to see that, shockingly me or anybody out there that doesn't support Trump thinking that he might not pardon Diddy. That's hard for me to even come to terms with. Now, so if he doesn't pardon Diddy, be shocking to a lot of people, but two, it'd be shocking to me. And it was shocking to me for all the things he's done since he came back into the spotlight in the White House. And so I want to know, do you think he's gonna pardon Diddy or not? Yes or no? I'm talking about from everybody out there, black, white, man and women. Do you think he is gonna pardon Diddy? And do you think he should pardon Diddy? Those are the two questions I want to ask you guys. Leave in the comment section. Leave wherever opinions you want on my social media platforms or what. Let me know if he's gonna pardon Diddy and if he should pardon Diddy. First, that's the first time I want to get out the way. I might touch on this topic later on if I get more thoughts into my head. The second topic I want to get talked to is a funny one, an interesting one, and something that we never thought was going to happen, at least recently. It's Elon Musk versus Donald Trump. I gotta say one thing to the public and to Elon and into Republicans. Listen closely. Elon, you must feel really stupid, don't you? Trump fooled you too. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but damn, Elon, you fell for his nonsense too. I mean, I'm not trying to call you dumb, but you would think that you're a billionaire, a multi-billionaire, that you have some type of sense in your brain, in your head and your shoulders. You mean to tell me that you fell for that nonsense too? His nonsense? Not just fell for it. You put some of your own money on the line and lost it. I'm not saying you're not benefiting from it, but now you're not going to benefit from it because what's been reported and shown is that Elon's upset that he might lose government from his big, beautiful bill that's in the news right now, that's in Congress trying to get passed. Elon knows his company or he's not going to benefit from it. I'm not either one of those sides. Like I'm just not. I'm just not. But from what I gather, from what I think he's probably upset about, from what I think he just has stuff to worry about. Yes, he might feel like the bill's not gonna benefit. He's gonna add debt to whatsoever, or add this or add that to the deficit, debt to us whatsoever. Yes, Elon's concerned about that. If he is, good for him. But the main thing I feel like he's not gonna benefit from is the bill from himself and his companies. And we all know that when billionaires or people who run multi-billion-dollar businesses look out for themselves or look out to keep the business going. And he knows that mostly he's known for his Tesla business. And Trump and the Republicans are against EV tax credit or mandating EVs. And how do you think that's going to benefit Elon? It's going to make him lose value. It's going to make his company lose value. And do you think Elon wants that, even though Elon has multiple businesses, SpaceX, Neuralink, etc.? Do you think he wants that? Do you think he really wants that? Do you think any type of millionaire or billionaire wants to lose money, no matter if it's small, big, or what? No. So, Elon versus Trump is hilarious. Because I heard this thing is the most richest man in the world right now versus the most powerful man in the world right now, and we don't know which side to take, because we all know this one saying: money rules the world. We all know that saying. And yes, you can be the president. We all know that the president has to answer to someone, and that someone is Congress, and that someone is Senate, or whatever. The president answers to someone, and to be frank, the president answers to the American people. Simple and plain. But even though he has power, that power is limited in some capacity. Money is not limited. When you get to Elon's status, Jeff Bezos' status, money is not limited. So you're talking about which side do you really want to be on, Elon or Trump? Personally, I would take the money side. Personally, just because of the actors. Money rules the world. Money's unlimited once you get to that status. And the power of the president is unlimited for a certain period of time. 4 years, Supreme Court, Congress, etc. is limited no matter what you do. And when you have that power is limited when you think about it. And on top of that, it's publicized to the world, which is what it's doing right now. Trump is being publicized. Elon's being publicized. Right now, they both look bad. But Trump is looking, I don't know which one looks bad. Personally, Elon's dropping dirt on Trump, and I mean right about now the dirt that Elon is dropping on Trump is probably worse than what Trump is dropping on Elon. Right now, Elon is saying that Trump was in the Epstein files, saying that you would have lost this election without my money. He said pretty much he gave you the presidency again when nobody really was thinking about you. If it wasn't for his money, you wouldn't be back. You can't make this stuff up. You're seeing really a billionaire, multi-billionaire, the richest man in the world versus the most powerful man in the world. And right now, it's looking like Elon's easily ahead and easily winning. Tell me how does that make sense? Tell me, how does that make sense? It's funny. It's funny. And I guarantee not just Elon's feeling stupid, which he should be. Trump is feeling kind of like, you know, not just annoyed, but feeling stupid as well. He's been playing in the public eye, which he's used to, being dumb. But three, I know all the Republicans, all the people out there who supported this big movement, Doge, efficiency, whatsoever, they're feeling dumb as well, aren't they? This is what you guys wanted. This not just Republicans, but people who switched from that are moderate, went back to Republicans. This is what you guys wanted, voted for. Chaos like this. This is what you guys wanted. I'm gonna be frank. I'm an outspoken guy, but you guys, not just Elon, but you guys feel kind of stupid, don't you? My goodness. I'm not trying to be throwing disrespect towards anybody, because you had the right to vote for who you want to vote for. But you couldn't have predicted this. You couldn't have predicted this. I know I couldn't. Even the most smartest people in the world couldn't predict this. Talking about correspondents on Fox News, CNN, CNBC, ABC. Nobody. They couldn't have predicted this for this one to happen. Who could have? Who could have? So you don't even know what to say to this sometimes. Or right now, because it's like every day is different. Do I think they're gonna make up? Honestly, no, because they both have egos. Why does Elon have to make up with Trump? I feel like Trump needs more Elon more than Elon needs him personally. Even though Trump can easily take away the EV mandate, trust me, he could the tax credit, but that's still not gonna stop people from buying Teslas. Yes, that saves you $775, but that's still not gonna stop people from buying Teslas. Other brands, sure, but that's still not gonna stop people from buying Tesla. You can't stop someone from buying a car. So I feel like Elon. Yes, and again, yes, I know Trump can take away his government contracts, but Elon, he's a billionaire. He's a multi-billionaire for a reason. What makes you think that he's not gonna find other ways around that, or find any ways to make more money with those businesses that he has, or to replace those government contracts? Trump was limited. The only thing he could do is take away government contracts, say this, say that, take away a couple of things, and boom. And what else? Take away Doge. What else can he do? But that can actually hurt Elon with this particular, if you could call it, rivalry. So, my only question I have to you guys is which side are you on? I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, a moderate, independent. What side are you on? Or which side you think is going to win this battle, even if it's a stupid battle? Elon or Trump? And I'm gonna honestly tell you, I don't support either or. If I had to put my money on, my hard-earned money, my personal funds, my hard work, my blood, sweat, and tears that I earned to earn my money and my living, I'm putting it on Elon. Both of them are billionaires, made money. One of them was the richest man in the world. One of them was the richest man in the world. And like I said earlier, money rules the world. So if I had to put my money on something or someone to win this rivalry, no matter how long it is or short it is, I'm putting money on Elon. Just because with the dirt that Elon just dropped recently, and everybody was shook by the Epstein files, just that alone, imagine what else he has on Trump, what he found out. I know it doesn't affect Trump. He's already in the White House already, but if he's dropping that, what else could you imagine that he can drop? Tell me, please tell me. I don't know which one is worse or funnier. I know Diddy's situation is not funny, because all respect to women, but I don't know which one situation is worse or that affects Trump more. This situation or the Diddy situation? Because whatever he does with this situation, he'll get judged regardless if he does and if he does. And with this situation, Trump is being played like a little baby, and Elon's feeling stupid. So I mean, both sides are playing like they kids in high school. And before I get back to these subjects, I wanted to say this quickly, since this is about a Trump topic or Republican topic. I'll make this quick. Then I hate the notion that Republicans are the only people in this world that think they are America first. There are many Democrats, there are many independents that are America first, that love America. So the notion that Democrats or independents or people who are not Republicans don't love America or don't think America should be put first is just plain no disrespectful or plain on wrong. And for you to have that mindset or that one-sided view is just it's immature, naive in my sense, and it's plain on hate, because you just playing one side, which is cool. You have the right to think how you want to think because one side, but for you to think that Democrats who were born in America, that didn't travel here, but Democrats who were born in America, independents that were born in America, non-Republicans that were born in America, you mean tell me that they don't love America or you don't think they should be put first? It's crazy to me. When you think about many Republicans that have when you think about many Democrats who have been in office and try to pass things to help America be put first, or education stuff, student loan stuff, or health stuff, like the health insurance and stuff, or you have the notion, you guys making these, you guys have the notion that Trump or any past Republican president or any past conservatives are only America first, are only the American first people. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but are very one-sided. When Democrats have easily put stuff to the forefront to help not just one side, but everybody. In terms of getting education stuff, healthcare stuff, financial stuff. Think about that. Do your research. So I want to get that out there first. To get that out there real quickly is that the notion that Republicans or the notion that conservatives are the only people that think about America should be first or that love America. You guys are wrong. You guys are very, very one-sided, and you guys should do your research more in a respectful manner, in a respectful way. Because I want to say this: Democrats, independents, non-Republicans, they love America too, and they think they put America first more than you realize, or more than you really want to accept. Because I know that hurts your brand. I mean, we all know the Republicans' brand is America first, America only, we love America. We all know that. So you guys thinking that Democrats, or putting out there that Democrats and independents don't love America or whatsoever, is the only way to keep your brand going. We all know that. So I wanted to get that out there, very, very out there as soon as I had opportunity to do so, and that's what I'm doing. I just want to get that to it first. So I know I've hit on a lot of topics today. The Diddy one, Elon one, and this quick little message to you guys. To do a quick summary, a good recap. What's happening in the world? I know people who've been in the government or retired or who haven't got a chance to. They just in the back is like, man, what has this world come to? What has this government come to? And it doesn't affect them, but it affects generations like mine, young generation, that's growing, and our children, whatsoever, and their children, is only making a mockery of ourselves. Not just ourselves, but around the world. And that's what society is about: chaos, and especially with the Elon Trump situation. It's just nothing but the media loves it. People like me love it because he gives us content to create. And that's why everybody loves talking about Trump, because he pretty much gives us free content easily. And no matter if you're Democrat or Republican, if you're a business or in content creation business, and you see Trump do some stupid stuff or stuff that like this, even though you don't support him, thank him. He gives you free content. He gives us free content. You can't nothing but thank him. And in this situation, that's just a situation I'm a Biggie fan. I'm one of the people that takes Biggie over Tupac, easily. I take Biggie over Tupac, especially in the '90s where I know Biggie and Diddy and Biggie were like this close. I'm just like, damn, like to think that what would Biggie think at this point if he was still alive? And his mom, what would he think about Diddy right now? Think about it. We all know what his mom thought about. When he found out about what Diddy's done, she immediately dismissed him. Immediately said that's ridiculous and he should have consequences. But imagine that Biggie was still here, knowing that they was close like this. I can only imagine. So I think, in my personal opinion, me being black and me being a Biggie fan, an East Coast fan, I think Diddy should be gone. He should be gone to prison for a very, very, very long time. I think what he did is true. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. This is coming from a black man that loves East Coast music, that loves Biggie and what they did back in the '90s. So for me saying that, she unique. But I think he should be found guilty. Like Stephen A. said, went back months and months ago. He's in a world of trouble. Stephen A. said it. He's in a world of trouble, and he is, and he should be. So hopefully he pays for his crimes, has some consequences, and let's hopefully that even though he is pleading innocent, hopefully he's found guilty. And that's all I want to say on that. Elon Trump, I told you how I felt about Elon Trump's situation. It's stupid. Elon's feeling really, really dumb. I know he is. Really, really. And that's one of the days why it's pissing Elon off the most and why he's going off like this, because he feels stupid and embarrassed for doing what he's doing. So, I told y'all I feel like Elon's going to win. Money rules the world. And I said what I had to say about the notion I just said earlier. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know it was pretty long. It was meant to be long. I want to get some things off my chest. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like, leave a comment. If you disagree with anything I said, leave a comment. Anyway, I read all comments, no matter good, bad, or ugly. And thank you guys for supporting up to this point. And let's go and end this thing out the right way. Off of this Trump episode, which is another one again. Stay mellow. Keep on narrow path. Stay focused. What's important. And as my man Cam Newton says, you got one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. Boom.